Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. And in the background here, we got some more land. This is Pima County. I was just looking up the zoning. We can do mobile homes here. We can do regular homes. We can do a lot of different stuff. I'll jump into that in a minute or two. First, let's show you this property. It's Pima County. And you know how I always get the cheapest land in the area, right? I send out cash offers to everybody that owns vacant land in the area that meets my statistical criteria of what I want to buy. And they get back to me. They say, no, but I'll take this price or that price or whatever. And I get to know everybody's what they're willing to sell at price, and I get the best ones. So I get the best ones. I put them up for sale on RealVacantLand.com. That's where we're at. This is RealVacantLand.com. This one's owned by Ben Dow. Ben Dow is the actual owner of this property. His phone number's here, his email, his picture, his name, and everything. So this isn't my property. I'm presenting it for him. This is for sale by owner land. The owner is Ben Dow. So he's the one selling this property, but he's posted on my website. It's RealVacantLand.com. And so I've done numerous deals with him. He's great guy to talk to. Pick up the phone, easy to talk to, go for it. And he's got this property. So we were working on some mailers together. He sent out, we worked on a bunch of them. So we got this one. He's asking $14,000. $14,000 for this property. See if we could pull up some pictures. That would have been a good picture for the background too. Should have done that one, but whatever. Here's there's a cartoon map, so it's a lot. There's a couple lots next to it. There's a road to the north, a road to the west of the property. Here's a cartoon of the boundary. Oh, that road to the west doesn't look any good. It looks like there's a legal road to the west, but it doesn't look like it's actually being used. I mean, you could probably grade it out, but yeah, it looks like the neighbor's kind of taking over that road. You probably just want to use this West Herman's road to the north and just use that. Looks like there's power lines across the street. This guy looks like he's got a power line in his front yard. This one probably has there's a power line here in the back. There's a power pole in the back. So I think there's power in the front and the back. So that should work. For water, I'm sure all these other houses figured out how to get water. I don't know if they're doing rainwater collection or water delivery, if they drilled wells or if there's pipelines there. Just have to ask them. Go there, ask them, knock on the door, look around, see what's going on, see what people are doing for water. But they're doing water somehow. So here's some other maps and cartoons. Here's, it's a square, right? Square with power line next door. All these pictures and maps are on my website, RealVacantLand.com. So if you go to the description below this video, you can hit the link and it'll take you back to this website. You can study these pictures a lot faster than I'm doing in this video. So he's got a couple pictures here of the property, and it's got some mesquite bush on the property. Basically some 2-tracks, maybe some kids driving around playing with their 4-wheeler or something. It's just vacant. It's ready to go, sitting there. You got to go make whatever you want to make out of it. So he made a video about it. There's a map on here that is an interactive map that you can look at and play with and zoom in. This road over here is, it's not the 10. It's 86. Oh, okay, I know where we're at. So we zoom out. This is 3 points. 3 points over here. Yes, 3 points over here. Tucson's over here. And then so south of here, you get into some crazy cheap land. So if you're looking out this way, if you're going out to 3 points and you're going south, you go to Diamond Bell Ranches. And Diamond Bell Ranches, there's some cheap land out there, guys. And I've had some, the way I buy land, I always get the cheapest stuff. So I got some stuff in Diamond Bell Ranches, and I was like, this looks pretty good. Yippee, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. I put it on the website. People go buy it, and they look at it, and they're like, Luke, I can't build here. I can't have my RV here. I can't. Like, I got so many calls on Diamond Bell Ranches, I just ready to throw that land out the window. It was really make you mad land. So Diamond Bell Ranches is make you mad land. If you're out there doing land deals, just skip it, guys. You better really know what you're doing. So regulations are awful, and that's why the land is so cheap out there. There's a bunch of land that doesn't have any utilities, and you got to build utilities to like the whole neighborhood before you can get building permits to build on the land, and it's just ridiculous. So a bunch of people are waiting for the utilities to come in, waiting for someone else to do utilities. Just stay out of there. But that's why it's cheap. So yes, there's cheaper land than this south of here, but trust me, it's not worth it. Like, I probably sold that same property 5 times. People kept coming back and like, I want a refund because everything was wrong. I kept giving them refunds. I got the land back again. I kept knocking the price down till finally someone took off with it for next to nothing price, right? Um, I totally disclosed everything on it, not hiding any information there. So here's this property. This is not in Diamond Bell Ranches. That's a huge point benefit. Awesome thing about this one. There's actually houses here. There's other people going for it. They figured it out. It's working. This is a different neighborhood. And there's a little road here that goes up to the road that goes out to Diamond Bell Ranches. And then you take this road and you go back. Probably go 80 miles an hour on this road. Just hardly anybody around. I don't know what the speed limit is here, but you know what I mean. And you go and you're in Tucson. So you're not very far away from Tucson. Tucson proper. You come into the south end of Tucson, right below the Saguaro Cactus National Forest. You get to go look at all the saguaros on the way in. Beautiful drive into Tucson. Go do whatever you're trying to do in Tucson. So let's go to the map. Here's Tucson. Here's the property. Here's 3 Points. 3 Points takes you out to Diamond Bell Ranches. If you're going further out, you go down to Big Cactus. Where is it? There's a bunch of cactus. Maybe it's a little further over. Um, there's a big national park down there. I forget the name of it. One my dad took me to when I was a lot younger. So here's one. Pipehorn. Oregon Pipe Cactus Park, something. I forget the name. Doesn't matter. So here's the property, and here's Tucson. And let's go back to the map. Satellite. So here's the property right here. Let's get out of this screen. So below we've got to buy it now. This money goes to, this is going straight back to Ben Dow. This is not going to me. So he gets this information, the title information, tax information, contact information. And it's going to him. And then he fills out the paperwork to get the deed transferred into your name. Well, you fill that out, and then it asks for credit card, debit card. If you want to do it through a title company or another way, I'm sure he's probably open to that too. APN 0.86 acres. There's GPS coordinates on here. So if you click on the GPS, it'll take you to, it'll take you to the, yeah, so right here. Click on that thing, and it'll take you, in your phone, it'll give you driving directions to the property. And you just like click, 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 click on your phone. Hey dear, here's the directions. Turn here, turn right, turn left as you're driving around, and you get to go see the property. So you can do that anytime, day or night, wherever, North America. Click on that thing, and it'll give you driving directions over there. Just drive over, look at it, see if that's the right property for you. Depending on how far away you are, you might need to fill up on gas a couple times, right? And just get there and go look at it. And then there's GPS coordinates below that, like this whole pile of numbers here. If you're trying to figure out where the different corners are, you put those GPS numbers in, you get the different corners. Below that, this line right over my head, this is a legal description. It says lot 25, blah, 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 blah. What's the name of the neighborhood? Doesn't say the name of the neighborhood. It just says lot 25. It's in there. I thought it'd have a neighborhood name. It doesn't have a neighborhood name, which is good. That means no HOA, no restrictions. It's just county land. 25-foot elevation, or 22,500 foot elevation. So Phoenix, let's put this in relation. Phoenix is like a little over 1,000-foot elevation, so you're a little bit higher than that. I think Tucson is like 22. So you're probably a couple hundred feet higher elevation than Tucson. Saguaro cactuses start dying out like 2,700 foot elevation. This is kind of saguaro country, but just getting a little above saguaro cactus country. You still get other cactuses and stuff like that, but just a little bit on the high side elevation for the saguaros here. Zoning GR1, we're going to jump into that. Tax amount $345. $345 a year taxes on this lot. So we talked about that. Let's go to, so I pulled this up on the Pima County zoning. It's right behind my head. Let's see if I can move this over. This fancy teal, whatever color it is. And I pulled it up. I did the layers. I got my zoning. It says GR1. This whole area is GR1. I went in and I pulled up the GR1. GR1. My head's in the way again. If I duck, right up here, it says GR1. GR1 residential zoning. And you go through all this, this jabber legalese stuff, and it basically says they want you to build a house, a single detached dwelling, like a building, and then they say manufactured or mobile home or trailer is okay too. Look at that, right there. Trailer okay, mobile home okay, manufactured okay. And then number 3, right below that, guest dwelling. You can have a guest dwelling in accordance with some other regulations. Accessory structures. You can have accessory structures. So I don't know if you could have a guest dwelling and an accessory structures, granny flat and a whatever. Plant nurseries. You can grow stuff, but you can't retail sell your plants on the property. You can have livestock, the raising and grazing of livestock, provided there's no more than one animal per 10,000 square feet. 10,000 square feet. So an acre is like a little 41,000 something. And so that's like basically 4 per acre. Whoops, wrong screen. We want okay, so it's probably like 3 of them, 0.86 acres. You could probably have like 3 horses or 3 cows or some combination of that, right? On that size. Do the math, make sure I'm hitting this right. But you can have hogs. You don't have enough land for hogs. It says 1 over 6 months per. You could have baby hogs, or you get some pygmies and just pretend they're always babies. Hogs, poultry. No more than 40 animals per acre. So you could probably have, I don't know, 35 or something. Chickens or turkeys or pheasants, or I want to get some peacocks. This property my wife's keeping the horses at right now has peacocks. They keep getting got by the coyotes, or I think the last one got eaten by a raccoon, but it's still fun. They make the weirdest noises. And they run around, they come up behind you and honk. I think it'd be hilarious to chase the kids around. I don't know. Put some comments in below if you want me to get some peacocks and do them in the neighborhood and see how many people complain. Probably run out in the street and stop traffic. I don't think they cost much when they're just little guys, right? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other things you can do with it. So those are the main things. Like have a house, have some animals, have the basic farm animals without not too many, but you can have some basic ones without getting too crammed in there, and go for it. So GR1. And then let's pull up the market. So I got the market pulled up. Let's get my head out of the way. So we're on Zillow. I got Zillow pulled up. This is the neighborhood we're talking about. Right in the middle of this neighborhood, there's 14 grand. Oh, that's this property. We're asking 14 grand. Next to it's 300 grand. I don't know what they're smoking. 25 grand over here. That's pretty cheap. 20 grand down here. 118 grand, 35 grand. So the cheapest thing out here is way in the back of the neighborhood, 20 grand, 19.9. Okay, it's about the same size. They'll say they'll accept offers between $19.9 and $30,000. Can't they just make up a price? Like, come on, guys. And they got a parking area for semi-trailers. There you go. No photos or anything. So cheapest one in the area, here's 25 grand. Second cheapest one in the area, not the 14 one that we got, but I mean, ours is obviously the cheapest. We're always the cheapest, right? But what the heck? That one didn't come up. There we go. Nice lock gate. I might scratch my head at some of the presentation of these. Boy, doesn't that look inviting. Just something to get started with at least. I mean, you can go work on that. 25 grand. Almost twice the price. Mine's 14 grand. This one's cheapest. Clean slate, go start over. If you zoom out, you'll see this Diamond Bell Ranch. Yeah, Diamond Bell Ranch down here. Please, I don't care who you buy land from, but please don't buy those. Just, really, really research that neighborhood before you, if you're shopping this area, before you buy one of those. Just had, so many customer service problems with that land down there. Please stay out of that neighborhood. Okay, so let's pull this up. Realtor.com. Realtor.com. This is the neighborhood over here. This is a Diamond Bell, cheap. You know, you want to kick and spit, go buy some of that land. You're going to be rolling in your grave with that stuff. Up here, 14 grand. 13, look at that. Someone's cheaper. What the heck? Someone's beating us, guys. Someone's beating us. How often does that happen? So we got our price out there, and then they try to beat our price. Still got to pay commissions and everything. Ours is still going to be cheaper. But go take a look. Go take a look at that one too. That doesn't usually happen. It's not usually something cheaper. Yeah, so they must have seen our price and put one out there $1,000 cheaper. So other than that one, the cheapest one out there. Go take a look at them. I pull it back up on the website. This is Luke Smith, RuralVacantLand.com, bringing you almost the cheapest one in the area. And just go take a look at both of them. Check them out. See which one works for you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith. Hope to see you in the next video. If you want to see more of these videos, hit subscribe. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.